If you had a job interview tomorrow, would you know what to say? Would you stay calm or freeze the moment they ask, "Tell me about yourself"? Most people panic, not because they're not ready, but because they don't know how to explain their skills in English. Let's fix that today. Hey there, it's Anna. In this episode of the Slow English podcast, we're going to learn real English for job interviews. We'll start with a full conversation between a hiring manager and a candidate. After that, we'll go over the conversation step by step to understand how to answer each question naturally, confidently, and effectively. And at the end, you'll get to speak along with me through guided practice and shadowing. So if you want to sound calm, clear, and confident during your next interview, stay with me. Ready? Let's get started.
Good morning, Sarah. Thanks for coming in today.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Of course. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. A little nervous, but mostly excited. How about you?
I'm good, thanks. No need to be nervous. We'll just have a friendly chat today. Great. So, let's start with an easy one. Could you tell me a little about yourself?
Sure. I'm a marketing assistant with 3 years of experience in digital advertising. I work mainly on social media campaigns and online ads. I really enjoy creating content that helps brands grow and connect with people.
That sounds interesting. What kind of projects have you worked on recently?
Last year, I helped launch a new campaign for a local fashion brand. We worked with influencers and created short videos for TikTok and Instagram. The campaign increased online sales by around 20%, which was really exciting.
That's great. Why do you want to work here with us?
I've followed your company for a while, and I really admire your creative approach to marketing. I love how you focus on storytelling and people, not just numbers. I think my experience with social media strategy and content creation would fit really well with your team's goals.
I like that answer. So, what would you say is your greatest strength?
I'd say organization. I'm very detail-oriented. I always plan my tasks and make sure everything is finished before the deadline. My team often says I help keep everyone on track.
Nice. And what about your greatest weakness?
I used to get nervous speaking in front of large groups, but I've been working on it. I joined a public speaking group last year, and I volunteer to lead meetings now. I'm much more comfortable presenting than before.
That's good to hear. Can you tell me about a time you faced a challenge at work and how you handled it?
Sure. Last summer, one of our designers left right before a big campaign deadline. It was a stressful moment. I decided to take charge and reorganize the schedule. I also contacted a freelance designer I knew and asked for help. Together, we managed to finish everything on time. The client was really happy with the final result.
Excellent example. Teamwork really matters in marketing.
Absolutely. I believe strong communication makes everything easier.
I agree. All right, one last question. Do you have any questions for us?
Yes, I do. I'd love to know what success looks like for this position in the first 6 months.
That's a good question. We expect this role to help manage new brand campaigns and test creative ideas that connect with younger audiences.
That sounds great. It's exactly the kind of challenge I'm looking for.
Perfect. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you. I really enjoyed our conversation.
That was a great example of a friendly and confident interview, right? Notice how natural it sounded. Not too formal, not too casual. The candidate didn't try to use big words, just spoke clearly and showed real experiences. Now, let's be honest. Job interviews can feel scary, especially in English. When you sit in front of an interviewer, your heart beats fast, your mind goes blank, and suddenly you forget the perfect sentence you practiced. You might know exactly what you want to say, but your brain freezes. Or maybe you worry your grammar or pronunciation isn't perfect. That's okay. The truth is, interviews aren't about perfect English. They're about showing who you are, clearly and confidently. But here's the good news. You can fix all of that by learning the structure behind each common question. When you know what they're really asking and what they expect to hear, you can relax and speak with confidence. All right, let's go through those questions one by one, and I'll show you how to build strong, natural answers just like the candidate in that conversation. Question 1. Tell me about yourself. This is usually the first question you'll hear in any interview. It's not about your life story. It's about your professional story. Here's an easy way to answer it. Present, past, future. Present, talk about your current job and one success. Example: I'm a project manager with 5 years of experience. I recently helped launch a new product that improved customer satisfaction by 15%. Past, explain how you got here. Example: before that, I worked as a team leader in a startup where I learned how to manage small teams. Future, say why you're excited about this new job. Example: now I'm looking for a new challenge where I can grow and manage bigger projects. Let's practice slowly together. I'm a project manager with 5 years of experience. I'm a project manager with 5 years of experience. I'm now looking for a new challenge where I can grow. I'm now looking for a new challenge where I can grow. Good job. Short, clear, confident. Question 2. Why do you want to work here? Interviewers want to know if you really want this job, not just any job. So, show that you've done your research about the company. Connect their values to your skills. Show enthusiasm. Example: I've been following your company for a while, and I really admire how you use creativity to connect with people. This role fits perfectly with my skills in digital marketing and design. Now you try. I've been following your company for a while. This role fits perfectly with my skills. Nice and natural. Question 3. What are your greatest strengths? Here, the interviewer wants to see how you can help their team. Don't just list adjectives, give a real example. Example: I'd say my greatest strength is problem solving. At my last job, our ad campaign wasn't performing well. I analyzed the data, changed the target audience, and improved our results by 30%. Repeat after me. My greatest strength is problem solving. My greatest strength is problem solving. I improved our results by 30%. I improved our results by 30%. That sounds confident and professional. Question 4. What are your weaknesses? Be honest, but smart. Pick something real, but not a deal breaker. And always show that you're improving. Example: earlier in my career, I struggled with time management when handling multiple projects, but I started using task planning tools like Notion and Google Calendar. Now I'm much more organized. Now you. I struggled with time management. I struggled with time management. Now I'm much more organized. Now I'm much more organized. Perfect. Question 5. Tell me about a challenge you faced at work. Let's break it down with the STAR method. Situation, task, action, result. Example: at my last job, one team member left in the middle of a big project. Situation: I had to make sure we still met the deadline. Task: I replanned the schedule and trained a new intern to help. Action: in the end, we delivered on time and the client renewed our contract. Result: let's say the key line together. I had to make sure we still met the deadline. I had to make sure we still met the deadline. We delivered on time and the client renewed our contract. We delivered on time and the client renewed our contract. Well done. Question 6. Do you have any questions for us? Always say yes. It shows interest and confidence. You can ask about team culture, career growth, expectations for success. Example: what does success look like in the first 6 months? Or, what opportunities for learning and development are available? Let's practice. What does success look like in the first 6 months? What does success look like in the first 6 months? Excellent. That's a professional and thoughtful question. Now imagine this. You're sitting in the interview room. Your palms are a little sweaty. The interviewer smiles and asks, "So tell me about yourself." You take a slow breath, and this time, you know what to say. Your words flow easily. You sound calm. You sound confident because you practiced, because you prepared, because now you know the real English that works in interviews. That's your turning point. Today, we listened to a full English job interview conversation. We learned 6 of the most common questions and how to answer them step by step. We practiced speaking and shadowing together, building real fluency, one sentence at a time. Remember, confidence comes from preparation. If you keep practicing these answers, you'll be ready for any English interview that comes your way. You've got this. Watch the next episode to keep growing your English, one step at a time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the American English Podcast so you don't miss any upcoming lessons. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.